This exercise is a plan for a project that you're going to do in clay very soon. So the project is about experimenting with surface design and techniques. So in the end, you're going to have a clay piece that is a letter, and you're going to, on the surface of the letter, practice the techniques. And you can see it's a thin clay piece. It's a slab, cut in a letter, and you'll get to decorate it. But before we do that, we're going to make a template for it. So you'll take a piece of the graph paper and plan out your letter. You want to have your letter fairly thick so you have enough surface to work on. The first thing I would do is take a pencil and sketch out generally what you want your letter to be first, and then you can go over it in pen. We'll use a ruler, but in the beginning I'm going to think about the size of my letter. Let's say if I want to do the letter B, I'll do that one because it's a little more challenging. I think I'm going to start it here. I'm going to bring it down about like this. I want these curved parts to come around, so I'm going to make the top come to here. It's going to curve about to here, maybe right there. This part I'm going to have to kind of freehand that curve, or you could use a circle template to help you. And then the bottom one I want to be a little bit bigger on my B and come down here. So I'm going to bring this line across and around. Okay, and then on the inside, I want it to be fairly thick here, so I'm going to make the spot where the inside, that negative space is pretty small so that I have a lot of clay space to work with. And I'll do the other one right here. Well, I'm going to make this thicker. Let's do it like this. Get rid of that. And once you've sort of penciled in and figured out how you want your letter to be, then you can go in with your ruler and clean it up. So, got the side of the B there. I have these two pieces right here. The rest are curved, so I'm going to do, well, actually this one isn't curved, so we'll use a ruler for that part too, just because we can. That one there and this down here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and freehand those curves in there. So I'm using the graph paper to help me get my letter straight and even. Okay, so now I have the letter B, and I can take that letter and cut it out. Once you've cut it out, then you want to put it into your folder and save it, because we are going to use these letters on the clay later. We'll set it down on a piece of a slab of clay and trace around it like a template, and then we'll have the clay to work from, and in the end you'll have something like this.